Oh, baby. Where are my smart, adventurous couples? Because I'm going to tell you now, this is not your dad's Class C, but after you see it, you definitely phone in home. What?
Like a shaman in that one.
I look like a shaman? What, you want me to align your chakras up in here? You probably could. What's up, it's Chris Young. Shaman is standing in the beautiful, brand spanking new Thor Eddie Bauer.
Shaman.
Shaman. This is the 22ET. Welcome to the awesome Thor Eddie Bauer 22ET. In my opinion, this coach gives you the best of both worlds. I said it's not your dad's Class C. This is a Super B. You're seated on the Ford Transit chassis. So you got that 3.5 liter V6 engine in it, 310 horses, 400 pound-foot of torque. It is all-wheel drive. That's sweet. And when I say best of both worlds, when we show you the front, hopefully it'll come together. But right back here is where I was like, okay, wow. Not only do I have the huge side hatch and the rear back hatch, both with the bug shade as well as the privacy screen, I have a garage with adjust-to-track system on it, rubberized floor. I got the carpet that snaps in place, which keeps it in place, because you know how it is when you try to put stuff on there, it starts moving around and crinkles up on you. I got ward storage towards the front, more space underneath, drawer storage under here, yes. And then I got cup holders, I got magnetic Roman shades, I got the good suspension net storage system all the way around. And I know what you're saying, Chris. We know you hit your head a lot, and we're concerned about your mental acuity. So, where the heck is the bed? Well, I'm standing under it. And like my buddy Ian would say, look, if I wanted to bring my loved one in here, this is one of the ways we could get in here. But if I wanted to drop the bed, uh-oh, I think I messed up. I'm gonna get stuck. You got a drop down bed. And I love it. Now, here's the only thing. Because this is a queen bed on the Project 2000. Now, it has the ComfortFlex Euro system underneath it. So what does that mean? You have kind of like the Froley bamboo style support on this. What's great about it is it does give you good support, but more importantly, it does give you airflow. The only thing is, even though this is 500 pound capacity, you only have a 4-inch mattress. What else you need? Oh, maybe if I could access the fridge from this side and get my tub of ice cream, or if I'm coming out the shower, I could open it from this side and get my shower beer. Wow, Chris, this coach does seem like it has the best of both worlds. Well, thank you, Ryan, but I haven't even started showing you some of the other touches when you're talking about Eddie Bauer that are really going to impress you in this coach. So let's get to them. Now, right here is going to be my touchpad. This is going to give me my ceiling lights as well as for area for the bed as well as the front. And you're going to notice your gen start button here. So if you are off grid, you need to cut the gen on because you want to run the 15K AC, bam, get that going right there. What's cool about the electric system here is you have a 4,000 watt generator, you got 400 watts of solar on top with a 3,000 watt inverter, and you got hydronic heating for your one day I'll be able to speak, for your heat as well as your hot water. Speaking of your hot water, Eddie Bauer, so you know it's gonna look nice. Love the combination of the tan with the ivory and oiled bronze, AKA rose gold, whatever you wanna call it. Double mirrored medicine cabinet right here. Pressed surface countertop with a stainless steel sink, corner mounted on my controls right here. I like the matte black there too. The thing I like about this is they maximize the space, because with this coach being under 24 feet long, but I still want to be able to wash my hands, I wouldn't be able to extend it all the way out here, because then I wouldn't have a good experience seated on my porcelain toilet. So giving me that there, I kind of like how it's corner angled. Toilet holders there, got some storage underneath. Bam, I could cut on my fan as well as my light. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. I gotta tell you, look at the valance. That actually struck me. I looked up and I was like, oh, that's actually kind of nice. I'm not used to seeing like nice valances inside the bathrooms. Blackout shade here, oversized window. Curved shower bar with the antimicrobial shower curtain. What's nice about that is you won't get the mold or mildew on there. You know, you won't get that smell, but it's still a plastic. So use a little bit of common sense if you would, and just wipe it down when you get done. Don't be like me and just go, oh, it's fine, it's antimicrobial. No, No, I still got to wipe it down. I'm just dumb enough I don't. Now, big old skylight's going to give me the additional headroom because as you see with these 80-inch high ceilings inside of here, I still need a little additional headroom because I'm 6'2". I got the nice little upgraded shower head here. I like the little crystal inlay that they put for my hot and cold controls. And having the shower bar curved out really gives me some extra room here so I don't feel tight in a coach that's not even 24 feet. Slip resistant, easy to clean, upgraded linoleum in here. Then I step out into the kitchen and check me out. Solid surface countertops. I got the extension. I got the Roman style sink with the cutting board cover and the rose gold sprayer with the pull down nozzle, pop-up power station with wireless charging, oversized window with another beautiful balance, and more gorgeous hidden hinges on my cabinetry too. Now, as far as my drawers, solid wood pull out with soft close, trash can spot there, and upgraded convection microwave with even more secure storage underneath. Then you'll notice on the back of your bathroom door, you got your robe or towel hooks as well as the full length mirror. Very nice touch there having that there because that's pretty cool. But I know what you're saying, Chris, where am I gonna cook? I don't know, dude. I gave you a SkyBunk in the back in the garage. What else you want? Now you want to cook? Okay, fine. How about if I give you an induction cooktop? Pro and con here. Number one, I do like the induction cooktop because when you're talking about hydronics, there's really no propane. So you got to have electric heat here. But I think it would have been better if it was one of those ones we could move around versus mounting it here. Now, granted, I'm being picky. I'm just trying to think of things that I would want in my coach because if I really want to get the best of both worlds, maybe being able to take this outside would also be nice too. But this is solid surface. It's more upgraded. I dig it. I see why they did it and I like it. Plus, it's induction cooktop. Now, let's check out your dinette as well as your cab.
All right, hold on. Why are you bringing in your loved ones through a side door?
Because they're not allowed in the front door.
So I begs the question.
You've met my family. You know why.
Are these loved ones?
Uh-huh.
Or ones you've loved?
It's a side piece.
That is a question that my attorney said I cannot answer, at least publicly. Man, I have the best job on the planet. I really do. I really do. Thank you for putting up with me during these videos. Let's take a look at your touch controls right here. What I like about this is everything is getting so smart these days. Right here, you will see you do have your touch screen, which is pretty much all of your controls. Right now, I have it on the climate. So if I want to cut the AC on, I can adjust the temperature however I want it, cut the fan on as well. And then over here is where you're going to see your hydronic source or your electric source. Go back to the home page and I can cut on my generator if I want to. I can turn on the lights and cut on the fans, whatever. I just love how they put all of this smart technology in it. Then add that to the fact that I got a 32-inch smart TV over top of it. Now the coach is 10 times smarter than I am. Here's where the change comes in. When you're talking about a B or a super B, there are some things that you're going to give up versus a class C. One of them is going to be potentially a true dinette. But since this is a couples coach, do you really need a space to sit four? No, because you can only sleep two in this coach. Maybe more if you put like a sleeping bag or air mattress underneath the bed. But seat belts in my half dinette that I have right here, I can move the table around, as well as you see it's got the little leg right here so I can take it out if I want to. Privacy shade on my window, more storage up top, but the trade-off is, with this being a Super B, sure, I don't have the bunk over the cab, but I got me some additional storage space right here. I got more headroom for my cab, and I have a skylight with retractable shade. Oh yeah, we got it like that. So, I mentioned at the very beginning, we are on the Ford Transit chassis. Now, if you get a chance, go check out the video that I did comparing all the different chassis for Class Bs. And I got to tell you, I love the pep that the Ford Transit had. Sure, it might not have had the turning radius that the Ram chassis had, and it might not have some of the features that you get with the Sprinter chassis because it's Mercedes-Benz. But Ford did a really good job with this one. And you do come with the Sync 4 on this, as well as all that Ford Smart Assist. So the lane departure warning, you know, all of that stuff is on here. And the fact that I can change drive modes if I need to. I got all types of features on here, from towing to driver's assist to drive modes. on my 8-inch touchscreen. Not to mention, with the Sync 4, you also got the Forge Smart technology in here too, if you want it. Get that set up. It's a wonderful feature to have. Molded dash, tilting and telescoping steering wheel. Awesome heads-up smart display right here. Great visibility. Cup holders, retractable, shade up there if I want it. And since both my captain and my co-captain seats are leather and they swivel and tilt, you also got the extendable seats to make it not only a more comfortable ride, but lift you up higher when you do turn around. So, in my opinion, when you're talking about something like this, you really have the Goldilocks. It's the best of both worlds. You got the Class C features and size. You got the Class B size. If that's what you're looking for, you're the adventurous couple, you don't need the bunk over cab. I gotta tell you, man, this might be the perfect Class BC vehicle for you. Here we are on the outside of the beautiful Thor Eddie Bauer 22ET. Now, right up front, I like what they did with that Ford Transit chassis. You see little LED running lights. Also, off-road inspired fender flares, not to mention blackout rims on your HT tires. Extended heated mirrors on there too, molded front cap, and scissor arm awnings. And I got the Girard LED lit scissor arm awnings. Really a big fan of that. Frameless tinted windows with the 80% tint all the way around, including the porthole on the door right there. And check out what they did with my storage. Some of it's rotocast, some of it's metal, so I really like that. You also got your leash latch right there. Port if you want to plug in your Zamp for your solar. You know, you want to do the little briefcases, do some quick connect. Now, you do have a 400-watt solar panel up there as well, like I had mentioned. And we are on that Ford Transit chassis, so you got 310 horses under the hood with 400 pound-foot of torque. Pretty good power when you're talking about getting up and down and passing, especially on a coach that's only 23 feet 7 inches. External shower, like I mentioned there. Bam. Rotocast storage underneath your garage. Your home probably has a garage. Why shouldn't your motorhome have one as well? And I love how I got the headroom here. Chris, that's usually where the outside kitchen goes. Well, this is not an outside kitchen coach. I'm sorry. I can link one down below if that's what you're looking for. Now, back here, I got myself a 5,000 pound hitch with the 7-way. And you remember how I said there's a couple of little twists? How about we add a back awning? Another Girard scissor arm. Because, oh hey, you gotta have the door. Now this is Ryan here. Switch places with me and check this out. Look at that. Now picture you're just sitting at the beach, you and your loved one, or you're sitting at the base of the mountains, in the backyard, wherever. Look, when was the last time you and your loved one really got out, had a vacation, and reconnected? Imagine sitting right here or sitting right there, or you got the bed pulled down, maybe it's SkyBunk, whatever. And over here on the off-camp side, you see you got your freshwater fill right here. Another rotocast storage right there, even like how they covered my hinges. 30 amp power connector, cable and satellite, as well as your city water connection, your fresh tank, your black tank flush, and external shower with hot and cold. Jenny is right there, and a lockable door for your sewer connections, which by the way, your tanks on this, you're looking at a, let me see if I get this right, 38 gallon fresh, 37 gallon gray, 20 gallon black tank. On a couples coach, it's not even 24 feet long. 23.7 without that ladder. Got to tell you, man, from the functionality, the garage, the SkyBunk, sure, if you're bringing more than 2 people, it might be a little difficult. But for that couple that wants to get out and reconnect, more importantly, you want to go see nature, and you want to do it on a sweet chassis that looks good. Privacy sky window up top. Plus you got the Winegard Connect set up, get that service, and boom, now you're connected off the grid. What else you need? Oh, maybe the keys. Well, I got them for you. Come down to your local Camping World or rv.campingworld.com. And hey, if you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and notify. If you're thinking about some other motorhomes, we'll try to link some down in the description down below for you. But tell me what you think, man. What'd you like about it? What'd you not like about it? Because I love hearing from you. This is the Eddie Bauer 22ET from Thor. Hopefully, you'll phone home and say, hey, baby, I got us something. Let's go on a trip. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Peace.